Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Liam Jenkins and welcome to another video here on Philly Sports Network. Do you know what? This off-season has been pretty boring so far, and outside of the signing of Haason Reddick, the Eagles haven't really done anything of note. But the one thing we need to give Howie Roseman credit for is that he hasn't signed Derek Barnett. What? Huh? For fun. I hope you're all keeping well, or at least as well as you can be, given the recent news that Derek Barnett is back for not even just 1 year, 2 years. And it is the most confusing move I think I've seen this offseason. The last time I got this annoyed about a move was when Ronald Darby was given a contract extension, and look how that turned out. It didn't exactly go down well, did it? Two things that have confused me today. One, someone left a comment saying I look chunky. Two, this Derek Barnett side. I've been going to the gym, boys, alright? We're on the game train now. Unlike Derek Barnett, I wish he was on a train out of Philadelphia. I don't know how many times I can say it. I don't understand it. Barnett was drafted by the Eagles in 2017. Let's do a quick rundown here. And he was alright, you know. The great thing about him was that he was so young. I mean, the guy's been about 18 for 4 years now. So he came into the league and he was raw and he wasn't excellent, but he had this weird habit of just being around the ball at the right time. A la Super Bowl 52, for instance, where he just magically popped up to pick the ball up. And this happened time and time again. Like, Barnett would start off a drive really hot, show some insane bend like he's Neo from the Matrix, and then just disappear 5, 6, 7, 8 plays into a drive, and you don't hear from him for the rest of the game. And now he pops up and he's got a ball in his hand. And then, you know, time goes on and Josh Sweat comes along from FSU, eventually breaks out in such a big way that he gets given a monstrous contract. And you think in the months leading to that contract extension that Josh Sweat is the guy, that surely the Eagles aren't going to come back and bring Derek Barnett. There's no reason to. Barnett's 4 years are up. There is no possible way now that the Eagles take on an option year. They did. They picked it up. They picked up the option. And do you know what he did in that option year? He got 2 sacks. A pair of sacks. 2 sacks. We can't just weigh up Derek Barnett's production on sacks, because an edge rusher is so much more than that. Like, they have to get to the quarterback so fast that they have to start rushing before the ball has been snapped. Oh, they don't have to do that. No, sorry, that's just what Barnett did every game. I mean, nothing sums it up better than Nick Sirianni. There was a clip of him in one of the games last year saying it's always him. And he's not even wrong. And we're not even going to talk about the fact that in the space of 3 years, the only difference I ever saw in Derek Barnett's game in 3 seasons was that he learned to successfully spin in a circle. That was 3 years. 3 years of development to spin around, to execute one spin move and do it well. There is no logical reason to bring him back. Now, to bring an edge rusher back, absolutely, okay? Josh Sweat's the guy, Brandon Graham's on the other side, won't be around forever, and beneath them, there isn't much depth right now, even if Haason Reddick plays a fair chunk of the snaps. So you need someone. You need someone. You don't need him. I mean, yes, they can draft a player, but realistically, that player is going to probably be on that second pairing with Teron Jackson. You need a 4th guy. I can see Barnett being that Chris Long / Vinnie Curry / Michael Bennett type guy, except they were good and he isn't. I mean, it sucks the fact that they paid $9.5 million alone. But if there was ever a positive takeaway after last year, it was, thank God they don't have to pay Derek Barnett again. But oh no, Howie Roseman just can't let bygones be bygones, has to pick up the checkbook and write him a fat new one. It blows my mind. There are so many players out there, and for some reason, the Eagles are only obsessed with the players that they know. Zach Pascal, I love the signing. Absolutely brilliant signing for the Birds here, okay? Obviously familiar with Nick Sirianni. Spent 2 years under him. I get it. There's a film room come in. Again, I think he's a great signing. But Haason Reddick, Philly guy, okay? Then they've just signed a bunch of people they already know, like Anthony Harris and Boston Scott and Derek Barnett. It's just, and then I don't know. Like, are they aware that NFL free agency does include players from every other state in the country? Or is it just ones that they're familiar with? I don't know. And this isn't meant to be like a big angry video at the Eagles in general, because for the most part, I think they're doing what they can with the fact that they also have 3 first-round draft picks. They're going to be used at some point, be it trade or the selections themselves, to bolster that team in the biggest way. Free agency is very much a secondary market here to what we see in the rest of the offseason. But for God's sake, it doesn't have to mean you abandon it entirely and that you have no options other than Derek Barnett. Let me know what you think, guys. Look, okay, I'm just not a big Derek Barnett fan. I was bullish on him for so long, and then he just didn't improve ever. And the same excuse was, oh, but he's young. And it's like, but you can be young and shit. Like, they're not mutually exclusive. You can be young and have upside and never reach it. And that is exactly what we're seeing. I can't talk much more, okay? In all seriousness, though, guys, look, it's not a solid move. In all seriousness, though, guys, it's a move that solidifies the depth chart a bit and means they can draft someone in the first round to partner with Barnett for a year. Oh, no, he's here for 2 years. Oh, there's no positives. There is no positive to this move other than the fact that he plays defensive end. I can do that if they want me to. Let me know what you think down in the comments, guys. If there's one thing we won't be doing, it's giving away a Derek Barnett jersey. But thank you for checking out this video. Enjoy your evenings. We'll see you soon.